He's just so chill. He's just sitting there. It's almost Cosby.
Ali Siddiq special.
Yeah, it's got 12 million views.
12 million?
The first one. There's gonna be 4 of them. There's already 3 out.
It's part 1.
Yeah, it's domino effect. Part 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is coming out soon.
God damn. Are they all 1 hour?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, pretty much.
The first one's got 12 million views.
Yeah, go to his page.
That's fucking crazy.
Ali Siddiq. I think it all has a lot.
Good for him. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, also, little YouTube FYI for you. Shorts don't translate to long-term viewer.
No.
Ship.
Nope.
Like it's stated in the...
No, I mean, like, I don't want to be quoting people, but we know certain people that have smashed on shorts.
It's not even that. Like I'm saying, the two aren't designed to work like that. So I was trying to link. I was like, why did my one video do well where it's a long form video, 6 minutes, and then the short, which is funny, did like 2 views? It's because my account is small, and the 2 videos that I have there that are comedy related are linked to the long form video. Now, shorts keeps you on YouTube longer than taking you out of shorts to my long form video that you might then not watch and leave YouTube. So there's no reason for YouTube to be like
pushing the long form.
And then I literally posted right after with a video that was just not related to any video, and it did way better.
Long or short?
Short.
People, it pushes the shorts.
It pushes the shorts, but I'm saying it didn't push my comedy video short.
Yeah.
Because it was linked to a long video.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I just tried that the other day. I put a pod clip and I connected it to the full episode, and it worked. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, you can connect.
So the clip did okay, and then I saw like 50, whatever traffic over to the thing. And I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't even know. I fucking was glancing over that box.
I think it's
million
new.
times. I never even saw
The
it.
related video box?
Yeah.
I think it's new. They also just put in
It's
something
been
where
there for like maybe 6 months, 8 months.
Yeah. They also put something in where it's like, is your content touched by AI or some shit?
Yeah, I saw the yes or no thing, and you're like, no.
I mean, what level?
And
so
what does it do when you click yes?
But if I put captions, does that count? Because technically,
Yeah, but you're saying
because it's saying like,
it's
are
scripted and whatever?
Not really scripted, but is it like
creating
using
imagery and shit?
Yeah, like a filter. Like, are you using someone else's face on your face?
Gotcha.
Voice filter.
Deep fake type shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
stuff like that, like animated.
You're like, I promise I won't. I'll just leave it up to fucking the Irishman and Scorsese. Only Scorsese gets to use deepfake, I guess.
Yeah, they snuck that in right early before all the hublubla.
But wasn't there like a lot of news going about it, right? Because they're like, this is the first time we're doing
I think
this.
it was happening in and around and during.
Oh, you saw that people were getting scammed. They did. They used deepfake Trudeau face.
Okay.
And you saw that?
Is it all black?
Like blackface?
Yeah.
No.
Blackface Trudeau?
Black.
It was Trudeau. They freaking had him sponsoring some freaking Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but some other coin. Trudeau's being like, buy Runcoin. It's one of the best coins, or whatever the fuck.
That
And
sounds like
mad people.
Trump.
Yeah, I know. I love how it's Trudeau's Trump.
It was like a lispy Trump. All right.
Yeah,
I'm in the middle there.
Actually, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Try it again, but actually try to be Trump this time.
Oh, here we go.
Did you just try to?
Ontario man loses 12,000 to deepfake scam that use video depicting.
Transforming the way
I'm like,
some
that's
companies do business, but it's
that's
also helping
financial
criminals
Darwinism right there. That's what you
Thieves
get.
can use AI to do voice cloning and create deepfake videos
Just
to
skip.
trick us into
Look for
making
the
bad
big-
investment decisions.
Yeah, here we go.
But like,
to invest.
I thought it's got to be legit.
oh, no,
my God.
Perfect.
man.
It's gotta be- like, how could you get the prime minister?
Oh,
How
God.
is this story on YouTube
Not that guy.
appeared to have Prime Minister Justin
No.
Trudeau
How is
recommending
this?
a cryptocurrency exchange.
We have developed an investment platform.
We have
that
developed an
believe can
investment
help
platform.
Every Canadian safeguard their financial future, even during periods of inflation. They simply
Wow,
need to visit
that
our
doesn't
website
look right.
and fill out the form. After that,
Yeah,
our
until the
I
management-
think I
AI
saw this one actually.
Based
Until
on
the
video,
AI figures out
Henry
how to be like,
decided
oh wait,
to
that didn't look
invest.
right to the humans. Let's try
I
this
thought
again.
It's
Exactly.
Gotta be legitimate. It's got to be perfect.
Henry,
It's gotta be-
Stephen Henry, come
First
on.
of all,
of course.
Raise the camera, sir.
Yeah.
You know, first and
There's a
foremost.
laptop
Yeah,
webcam
I love
for sure.
you have just enough seen in his environment to know the chaos of his life.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
bins. The
And that he's an OVO fan.
I know, like
He's a
all of
fan.
it. You were getting scammed before this, brother.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Also, what is that red thing? The whole
Like
like
a scarf or something?
no.
It seems like one of those things.
Clips.
Yeah,
Clip
like
shit.
you get
Chips.
at a store to
That's
to put
fucking
chips on.
hilarious.
Snacks.
Like,
You clip
look at
snacks.
this. What is this? He's in a closet? What is this?
Also, like
I'm sorry. I hope he got his
this
money
is
back.
the
He never
guy
did.
they had to get to like legitimize the story.
I know,
This is the
man.
guy that got scammed.
But like, of course,
Yeah.
of course he got.
So then
scammed.
he went to the news and he's like, guys, I got scammed.
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They should have been like, well, yeah,
If it was like a white guy with like these glasses and a bunch of degrees in the back, like this is not
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it'll be
that's a
lawsuit,
story.
right?
That's a
Yeah,
story.
story.
like if Stephen Henry comes in with his disheveled fucking life to your news, you'd be like, Steve, that might be news to you, but it's not news to us.
And Stephen Henry, before we saw him, sounded like the exact
Yeah.
white guy I described.
That we were looking for.
Stephen, this in from Stephen Henry, the victim of fraud.
Like, no offense, this looks like it was filmed from Cam H.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Look
oh,
at it.
fuck.
The only thing is the scarf. The
Yeah.
scarf is like, oh, he's styling a little bit. He's worried about neck warmth. That's
yeah.
not
Noticed.
an addict doesn't worry about neck warmth.
Something about addicts and homeless people is their temperatures don't make any sense.
Oh yeah, you mean see him in the summer with 7 layers
And
on,
not sweating
You're
a
not-
second.
Yeah,
No sweat
I've
at
always
all.
thought about that. The same attire, 12 months a year.
Yeah.
No sweat.
Can we find out why he invested real quick?
Yeah. I mean,
He's trying to make
Like,
money,
how
bro.
can you get the prime minister endorsing it if it's not,
yeah.
official?
That's
He
fair.
What's
started
deep
with
fake, bro?
$250 and kept investing more as it appeared his account had grown to over $40,000.
Wait, what?
But the video was a fake. He couldn't take his money out, and he was scammed out of $12,000.
How does he
When
have?
I try to get something back,
How does
it's
he?
the hardest process in the world.
If you're not up on all of this,
What's insane is I don't
cyber
even have 12
intelligence,
grand.
Yeah,
you
like
go
this
today,
looks like
you're
Stephen
gonna
Henry.
lose
Yes.
behind the scenes.
And he's in front of modern art.
Art, yeah.
And
Depth.
I'm angry that he centered his face in front of the art.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
think he would put it to the side and put him to the left, right?
Yeah, it really deterred
This is
my
gonna
eye
happen.
from the art.
Yeah, like what is this guy doing? It's very unlike him. But this type of thing is gonna happen on like 100-fold, like in the next year.
Oh yeah.
Because that video is just a little off, and all they need is a Trump one.
Yeah.
To be like
They have
I
one
think-
already. They have that.
Yeah, but they could be like storm. It could be like Trump being like stormed the Capitol and a fake video, and literally
Well, have
people
you
will
seen
do
all
some
the ones
next
they
shit.
do with Rogan? Like they have
Yeah, Rogan. There's
Those ones
ads.
are. There's so much Rogan data out there
Yeah.
that those are nailed 100%. Those
Yo,
are almost
have you seen the Trump video with like him hanging out with a bunch of black dudes? There's a picture of him.
like AI. No, pull it up.
There's a bunch of different ones.
It
But I
sounds like
think
you're
there
talking
is-
about Rob Ford right there.
There is a
Like,
there
I saw
is
that one.
a guy. I
that
think
was
Trump
the feed
has.
footage they used to.
Yeah.
That was the base.
They're like, give me politician with black hoodlums or whatever the fuck.
The thing you're saying though, Trump has one of those. Yeah, that's it.
That actually, the lighting makes it look real as fuck.
But it's
Wow.
off. You know, it's just like it's just something's
False.
off.
Never has Trump embraced the blacks like this.
Just something not right. I can't put my finger. The fact that you can't put your finger on what's wrong with it, but you know it's wrong.
Well, it's like look at the hand here.
But that's like your last senses. You know, this is like my last.
Wait, is it 5 fingers?
Like these ones are a little bit combined.
What is it with AI and fingers? It's so crazy that it's just like us. You ever been in art school? Where you can nail the eyes and the face, or like art class when you're a kid. You can nail everything, but when it comes to the fingers, it always looks like shit. Always looks like shit. AI is the exact same thing. Can't do fingers for shit.
Also, I realized like doing the timestamps for us it doesn't make might not make sense because it's not like anybody comes and says, "Oh, what the boys were talking about AI? Let's go to minute 50."
No, people do. People absolutely do.
But like we have
especially
no,
on YouTube, because you put these on YouTube, don't you? Yeah, no, people literally.
but we have no like expertise.
No, but then I
Oh, yeah,
also
but it's
use them for
stupidity.
topics and stuff like that when I go do this. description.
AI. No, it's AI scams. It's us just laughing at people getting scammed. There's no credibility. No one's Googling AI and it takes us to close the way up. Let me watch this 6-minute window and take notes.
Go back to that picture you had.
Yeah,
Oh, I
click
was
it,
thinking.
zoom into
I
the
think
right
it's
hand.
maybe it's fingers because look at the guy's hand too. They're webbed.
What guy's hands?
There's like another guy's hand under Trump's hand.
Trump supporters
See that
don't have-
hand under his hand? It looks like a
Oh,
claw.
that's so funny. So Trump's people made these videos, these photos.
Is that what it says? Trump supporters
Trump
target
support-
African American voters with fake AI.
Oh, the supporters created them.
The supporters, you could really say that about anything, though. Anything Trump does, you could just say his supporters did it.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole. He's got a movement behind him. That's man.
My only
I don't know,
logic
bro.
of why it fucks fingers up is because
I don't know.
of that human thing where we kind of like summarize the rest of shit, if that makes sense.
No. Continue summarizing.
We will just like, okay, you kind of got 98% of it, and then they'll just be like, okay, whatever.
oh, like
for the
the
rest.
word etc.
Yeah. So I think that's in programming language, and then that.
This guy almost looks like Bill Cosby.
Oh
That-
yeah.
Yeah, how many faces are there?
He's got a 3 roofies in his pocket as we speak. I don't know, man. It's like kind of almost 100% there. Like if you just if I was flicking through photos of Trump with people, I would never stop at this photo.
Yeah, if
and
that
be
was
like, what's-
quickly shown to
Never
you,
in a million
yeah,
years.
true.
And look, that one on the left, we all know that's a fact though. That kind of looks
That's a
real.
fact?
No, I
Oh,
mean, it's a joke,
oh,
but it's
fake,
like, obviously
yeah,
he's
yeah.
dead. But it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that kind of looks real, man. AI, shit,
The shading, you know?
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You could tell they got ChatGPT 4 for that shit.
See, the problem is people
And
can
him
do this, we
praying.
just don't.
Yeah, they've created ones of him in like a mosque, him in a synagogue.
Like a
him-
guy can't be like, yo, let me edit this picture with Trump and a bunch of black dudes from the hood.
No.
A guy can't do
No,
that.
no, that's too perfect.
There's one that I saw. I forget what the artist's name is. Something like this guy, but he did like our president's playing like basketball or like hoodman
What a
Trump
thug.
and stuff like that. Like these are all AI, which is. But yeah, he did some. I
You
forget
guys
the
seen
artist's
the
name.
what's it called, the 100 or whatever, the Korean thing on Netflix?
Oh, Physical 100.
Physical
Oh, yeah,
100.
yeah, I've
The
watched a
new
couple
season.
of that.
Fucking
No,
those
no, I
motherfuckers. I almost finished the last season. I forget, but this new one, barely watched it. But just the photos of it, they keep getting even more D'd
Yeah.
Koreans. Like the D's level is just absurd. Like these guys are
Physiques,
doing
dude, are cool.
Mr. Olympia shit. I think.
There's this show on Netflix called Unlocked, where this prison, these guys.
That's Michael Jordan. Like I've seen Michael Jordan do that. That's the worst shot. That's how I shoot a basketball. Go back. See that release? That's what he's got air right now. Like, what's the fuck is
That's
that?
how high Kevin Durant lets the ball go to.
Yeah, but he's got his elbow out and it's like a perfect form. This is like,
This is like a
both the
soccer
hands are
throw.
connected.
But there's
Yeah,
there's this show on Netflix called Unlocked where this prison's like fucking tough. These people are in their cell for 23 hours and then they're out an hour a day. and
23-hour lockdown.
pretty much, and
Yeah.
then they're intense because it's
Intense.
well, they come out all fucking jacked up.
Intense.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they get into fights and it gets all bad. So I threw it on when I got home last night from comedy, so I didn't watch it that long. But this warden goes, "Okay, we're gonna just open the prison."
I think it was. Did you tell me? Someone told me about this.
I just saw this last night, so I
Yeah,
wasn't.
it's like an experiment.
It's
right?
an experiment, so it's like we're gonna let you live in like a community of yourselves.
As in, like, forget the 23 hours.
Yeah.
24 hours freedom.
you
kind
guys
of
have freedom. You can be around each other.
thing. Like, police yourselves.
Police yourselves. There's not gonna be dudes with batons.
Yeah. 8 casualties immediately.
You'd think. I mean, I
What
wanted
happened?
to see what happens, but it was pretty violent. They showed you like fights that happen in the jail.
Yeah.
Because these guys get let out and shit. He's like, this one dude gets up after like a bunch of dudes beat his ass up, and he's like bloody as shit. He's like, and he's got to like walk back to his cell. You're like, damn.
It's like, can I see a nurse first?
Yeah.
They're like, in 23 hours, buddy, if you
It's like
make
the
it.
Purge with jail.
Oh, it was intense. You're
Oh,
like,
I want to see
fuck.
what would happen.
Me too. I'm curious.
You know it's going to be like, and it was way safer. Like,
Well,
that's
because,
what they wanted. I don't know if it
ac-
would
across-
What's the name of the show? Sorry.
be. If I was in prison and that was
Unlocked.
the idea, I would be like, guys, I'm going to be in my cell 23 hours. I can't be out here.
So that's
in
not like a
general
new
pop.
idea. That jail thing is like in, I believe,
Europe,
Iceland.
probably? Yeah.
Yeah. They do that. There's like, they give them phones. They give them Xbox.
Well, they have a whole different mindset of like
Is it on Netflix?
incarceration over there,
Yeah, this is on
especially
Netflix.
long-term incarceration.
Yeah,
And,
you're still a person over there.
Yeah, bro. It's like, remember the fucking pod we got in Whistler? Like, Swedish, Norwegian long-term prisons are like 100 times better than that. Like, you have like a computer. I think you're like, you have Reddit
Swedish
access.
long-term prisons. Are
Yeah,
way
type
better
that in,
than-
like Norwegian.
Way better than what we paid $300 for.
Oh, brody. Like, there's like a TV, and it's like, click that.
Yeah, it's like a college dorm.
Yeah,
yeah,
look at
they're
this.
about that life over there.
Like, this was my dorm in Waterloo. I didn't have a window like that, though.
They have a better window than you.
Yeah, look at this. It actually is kind of nice.
you almost want to commit crimes.
Yeah,
in
look at
Iceland.
that top right one up there. Like, yeah, doesn't that kind of look like I feel like I'm on a Facebook Marketplace looking at a place like that for 900
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Toronto.
yeah,
That's
that's-
$900 in Toronto. You'd be like, okay, I could do 1 year there, and then
Yeah, legit.
that's not bad
And
at
then
all.
you get there and you realize that 4 people live in the same.
Yeah,
common
exactly, and this you have your own bathroom. That's crazy. You
In
never find that in
jail?
Toronto.
area. Also, they just have less people over there, right?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
though.
that's crazy.
don't mind that one. Why Scandinavian prisons? Oh, I thought I said they're
Are
prisoners.
superior.
Their prisoners are superior.
Prisons. I'd never want to go to prison.
If you did ASAP Rocky's in jail in Sweden, oh yeah, remember that?
Was that his place in jail?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was doing fucking like I think they let a chef come in and shit.
Damn.
I mean, that's like when Trump goes to jail. If Trump goes to it, that's what it is here. Like type in where America's richest go to prison, like the super low security prisons that America's like corporate prisoners go to. You know what I mean? Because they get tennis. I know they're not living in a fucking
Lowest
cell.
security prison.
Like where America's richest prisoners go.
don't really
What prison
go,
looks
I
like for
guess.
America's richest convicts? I don't know what the search is, but you know what I mean, bro.
They don't really go.
But tax evasion, all of like the Enron style stuff, where the CFO has to go to prison because it's like white people have been defrauded out of hundreds of millions. When you defraud,
I don't think there's a nice jail.
like the super low. Look, USA prison if you are rich. I mean, that obviously is not it. Go down 2 under this. Yeah, could go to that.
That can't be it.
Can you pay to have a better prison? Go to Cora. The answer, no.
Can you
You're
pay to have a better
"Oh,
prison?"
fuck, no. Is there a luxury jail?
I think they go to just like a version of their own house that they are relegated
No. That's house arrest. I'm talking about low
to. Your
security.
prison, yeah.
Do some rich people? I don't know about this. This looks like
No,
a fucking.
no, that's like a
This looks like the
boutique in
Illuminati. Yeah, exactly. Look at all.
Well, because the Enron
High-level
guys,
wallpaper.
I think they either killed themselves or went to real jail.
But like, Sam Altman or whatever his name is. What's his name? The
Friedman?
Sam Friedman.
Bankman Fried?
Bankman
Sam
Fried.
Altman is open.
He's not going. He's
Yeah,
not
that
going to
guy's
be.
going to go to jail in 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, if
Sam
he-
Altman for programming fucking freedom. out of
Yeah,
AI.
when the military starts like acting on its own, all those Boston Dynamics robots start working. You know, if Sam Altman goes to jail, 40 of those
Yeah, he has
Resident Evil bots are gonna just missile the wall and come get.
Would be
Fucking
sick
just
if
get
Will
him right on the
Smith.
mouth.
Would be sick if Will Smith was one of the robots too, because he did the movie, the iRobot movie.
Oh, bro,
He
what
just
a movie!
becomes a fucking.
They need to
bot.
make iRobot now. iRobot was way ahead of its time. The way they showed the robots is exactly how the BMW and Tesla's robots are.
Dude, Civil War came out, I think, already now. I don't want any more movies that are too close to home.
What the fuck is Civil War?
It's literally where America has a full blown civil war.
That's
Like
out?
the South
Yeah.
and North
No, it's
I
like
don't know.
California and Texas. They form an alliance against the rest of America.
against the rest of. That's actually pretty good.
Something
If you
like
take out
That's
New York,
actually pretty good.
If New York joins,
Yeah.
New York,
But New York
Texas,
would
and
never-
California could probably combat
New
the rest
York
of
would
America.
never fuck with Texas like that, though. And Texas, never
But California is just as
California,
liberal. I mean,
just as- I'm
California
surprised.
represents New York
fuck-
pretty
but
much.
they're close to the water.
Oh, that's that not.
Yeah,
That's that knowledge
they
right
both
there.
like fish.
Yeah, that's that Navy power right there, brother.
Where did Bankman Fried go to jail?
Bankman Fried, where is his prison?
Where does his jail prison happen? This dude's hair.
He's staying at the Metropolitan Detention Center, Brooklyn, one of the nation's most notorious correctional facilities. Overcrowded, no heat, little light.
But I think that
But this is like his this is like a
Little light,
middle area.
little light.
Yeah. This is like a temporary holding for him.
Not enough light to say no. Not lit, so little it's none.
Poorly lit. And you go, and it's
enough to
actually
say
kind of
little.
nice mood lighting. Like,
Yeah.
It's actually kind of, it's actually kind of tasteful.
The thing I liked about this documentary on Netflix is they interview these criminals, and one of the guys was just like, I always carried a knife around with me, and then one time this guy like got in a confrontation with me, so I stabbed him a bunch of times. He started squirting blood, and ever since then I've been stabbing motherfuckers.
Actually, you're like, all right, that is terrifying. Thank you for your time.
I was like, stabbing.
Please take him away and keep that man in. It's just like who did that joke? I think it's Richard Pryor, where it was like, man, penitentiary broke my heart, man. I saw all these beautiful brothers in there. I was like, man, brother, why are you in? He goes, it's like, I asked him, brother, why did you kill everyone in the house? And he goes, they was home. Like, thank God for penitentiary. They
were there.
They was home. Like, oh, fuck. It's insanity. Yeah. You know what I like about that is, though, if I tried to do that, I'd be like, I asked the one guy, what are you in for? And he goes, I killed everyone in the house. And then I'd say, why'd you kill everyone in the... And then he would say they was home, right? Pryor goes right in and just says the crime in the initial question. Speeds up the whole thing. He goes, brother, why did you kill everyone in the house? Instead of him already saying I killed. That's what I'm in here for.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, that's so much faster and better.
So much faster.
Pryor is so much better. Who would have thought?
I was thinking
Hot
about what you're
take.
saying, like that you're gonna go to these weekends, but Godfrey is like the next night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pull up Charlotte Funny Bone.
I guess that's just the fucking reality.
Yeah, I mean, when you start looking at like American clubs, yeah, the Comedy Zone. Sorry, Charlotte. Yeah, click that. Click calendar. Boop, 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 boop. So,
Man, if a white guy's name was Funny Marco, no one's going to this show.
Yo, Arnez J.
you keep going, bro.
Who's Arnez J?
You don't know Arnez J?
No.
Like T.I., bro. I'm trying to get the Thursday before T.I. You know, it's like a comedic night. I love how they have the designation that it's celebrity. You know? It's like, just so you know, don't expect none of that.
Arnez J is one of the funniest guys.
Let's see, click Arnest J.
Yeah, who is that?
Bro, there's a... Oh, yeah.
I
He's
know
like
who
a
that is.
fucking like OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is an OG. There's another guy killing it right now. I saw him. He had some club I was trying. I didn't even know his name. Something Arcuri. He's a
Oh, he's a crowd work guy.
crowd work guy. He's on
White guy.
Cellar.
Kind of looks like Dan Duvall.
He looks like any guy from 1930s. He looks like any guy from the Depression.
But he kind of looks like Dan Duvall, right? From out west.
a little bit. Yeah, he looks more like that Hank Azaria type of like.
He's
could be
got
Jewish,
a million followers on IG, this guy.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many.
His
But
clips do really well.
But he's, yeah, like, look. I mean, look, they're all sold out. So he's just working shit and he's getting Tuesdays. So he's just fucking around, just getting, it doesn't matter. He could get any day, right? Look at that shit. Nimesh Patel, he's up. His shit's still available. Yeah, I saw that Arturi guy. He has 5 shows sold out. Never knew his name. I was like, God damn, who's this guy? And then I went and started checking up. I realized here's the yeah, like Godfrey and like all these Craig for like. I realized here's the game, bro. It's like it's hard to just post up our shit. It's hard to get all of these comedians that are posting content are posting stand up from the Cellar. It's an automatic justified stamp of approval by the game of comedy.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like, and Cellar gives you footage. You could tell like they all have the same viewpoint where the Cellar gives you that footage.
Yeah, he's got the Cellar
synced in
watermark.
with the audio.
Yeah.
It's that you pretty much for your shit, like Josh Johnson, you know him, he's on YouTube. He's fucking posting mad shit. You pretty much need to be at the Cellar with that backdrop to just so people are in right away before they're even like, oh, okay, so this is like.
What do you mean? Like
This is
this is a
endorsed.
legit guy.
This is
This is a legit-
endorsed
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
That Cellar.
what are you saying? You're
That
saying
little
like
bit of
for just
Cellar.
like the general public to
Just for any, if you have an amazing bit that goes, it'll always make its way to the people. But
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
take on whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
like type in Josh John. Yeah,
I see what you mean.
like look at this guy right there.
Oh, yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah. So like you need that backdrop. Look, there's Godfrey. You need that
what is
backdrop
ClickUp?
for people to just be like, oh, this is like premier comedy right
Yeah, and
now.
this guy posts a lot too.
Yeah, he posts mad shit.
I'm pretty sure he was a writer at one point on just our SNL. This guy.
Oh yeah, this guy's been making shit for a minute. He's blowing up.
But you're saying like if it's just a take on something
Secret
generic
Service
and
let
it
our
isn't a
president
bit, you need
I've
the
ever
seller
watched.
behind you for people to be like, yeah, you're a comedian doing a thing on something that I want to hear because you're at the Cellar. Let me hear what you're.
He's like, I'm just listening. I'm fully into this. Like you are fully like it's kind of like
Jeez, a million. 10
yeah, I
days
saw
ago?
it 10 days ago. Well, that's because the Diddy crazy
Yeah.
shit.
This
Right?
is that's his most popular video.
But that's
10 days ago. Crazy,
That's
right?
been building in the making, right? He's been like working on these.
Oh, but
videos.
I was looking. He has like like my Winnipeg Gala. He has that like Comedy Central like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't. You know what I mean? It's and look, he has a great take on shit right when it drops. Look, if you scroll up, one of his main ones is 9 months ago. Why the submarine thing? We don't care. So right when it comes out,
all very topical too.
yeah, and the way he makes his thumbnails, great. Him, the thing on the left, and the yellow text too. It's just the Alabama brawl. There we go.
One thing that's kind of evident here with this channel specifically is it's a slower, stronger growth with the longer videos. Because even Graham's shorts smash almost every time. He only has 330. And I'm not saying that's not a low number. It's not a low number. It's a high number. But I'm saying there's other accounts I've seen that just do shorts that have millions of followers. Yeah. Whereas like Graham has like a lot of
Longer content
that also smashes, but he only has 330,000.
But he has a 300 and that guy's 300,000.
Those are actually people.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing, you know.
And so is with this. I think these are 300,000 that will fuck with
Those
them.
are humans.
Yeah.
Those are real people that will come to the shows. This guy, I saw him because I said I'm looking at U.S. clubs dates. His shit sold out too, months in advance. He's legit. He's activated. These are real people. We know people that post shorts. TikTok has ruined everything. It has skewed what a follower is. It used to be if you have 5 followers, you have one person in real life who fucks with you. TikTok came along, and it's like for every 1,000, maybe now it's 2. And that nature followed its way to Instagram and YouTube because shorts and reels followed suit. Yeah. And now people are like, oh, this is funny, follow. Oh, this is funny, follow. But now you're following 1,800 people, and you can't see what's on there. Your timeline, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Well, TikTok in a good way made content shittier and more approachable because like before TikTok, all stuff was either high quality Instagram shit or YouTube.
You obviously weren't on Vine.
No, like a little bit, but Vine wasn't mainstream like TikTok was.
What are you talking about?
Tell him.
No,
Vine
no,
came
it's
and
not.
went.
No,
Vine was for a very brief period. It just
But
went
I'm saying
away.
like TikTok literally changes shit. Like it,
Vine is the reason we have TikTok.
yes.
Yeah, but
But
Vine
if
was
you
the beta
put-
version.
If you put a product on Vine at the height of Vine, it's not the same as what TikTok does. Like
Well,
if a
not-
girl goes on TikTok right now and is like, "This is the makeup," it's sold out everywhere.
Yeah, because social media in as a whole is so much bigger now.
Well, it
what
just-
Vine
it
was. But
changed.
Vine was the app. Like Vine is the
Yeah,
reason
for
why
sure.
Instagram even has videos because of how good it was doing.
Sure, but like what you're saying is like saying, well, you don't have Twitter without MySpace or Facebook. It's like, yeah, of course, those were the beginning. You're right, but the game-changing shit is TikTok.
And MySpace was huge. Vine was huge.
Yeah, but the game-changing shit was what TikTok does, which
Absolutely.
is built on Vine. And
Nothing has had that like impact on social media that TikTok.
on the
TikTok came
real
as like a
world that social media has. Like if you had 5 million followers on TikTok right now, your life changes. Whereas if you that's
bomb.
different.
I think 5 million followers on Instagram, your life changes more. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
real.
Yeah, it's more real.
than TikTok.
And then
Especially-
5 million on YouTube.
is the realist.
Yeah.
Is the realist, right?
Is
It's
the
like
realist,
which
You're
platform converts to actual fucking money in the bank. I think YouTube is the strongest
Yeah.
connection, unless you have your followers from shorts. If you
I
have
agree,
your followers
yeah,
from
I agree.
shorts, it's just a TikTok thing happening all over
But
again.
I will
You could
say-
have 1 million followers that you got from shorts, and then post a 8-minute clip of stand up that gets 800 views.
Yeah, which
1,400
doesn't make
views.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
but-
is it's commonplace.
Speaking of like TikTok followers, I don't know if you guys know, but Keith Lee is in Toronto, right? So now
He's
that?
still here? I thought he was gone.
Who's
so
that?
He's like a food
reviewer.
reviewer from the States.
Is he like super,
He's super
viral
popular,
and known and shit?
right?
He's
Now-
really, really popular. Yeah.
Got it.
He's been going to restaurants in Toronto.
Oh, and like
na-
and making them, right?
Kinda like he'll like go to one that's not as known.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden lineups out the door.
I saw that on the news.
It's actually not even Toronto. It's more Scarborough.
Pull up a picture of this
Ajax
guy.
He
Did it for a pizza place, right?
Yes.
I saw that on the news.
His thing is actually takeaway. So I just recently learned about him, and I was like, "Why is this guy so popular?" And it was because primarily, like, there's some controversies in Atlanta. It's widely known that like customer service in food establishments in Atlanta is like really bad.
Yeah.
So he went there once to do a review, and he like got treated like really badly, or his sister.
He sends his family.
Sends his family because he's popular.
Yeah.
And they treated him badly. And
They treated her badly.
Yeah. And
or
then
them.
he talked about it, and then they tried to treat them better, but he's like, nah, like it's got to be legit. Like treat people nice. Basically.
Yeah.
So he goes to places that are small and do takeaway. But he went to he didn't go to anywhere. Like he should have went to Sugo. But the thing is with Sugo, we don't need Sugo to be busier than it already
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
is.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Thank God no
I'm
one's
happy he
listening.
didn't go.
Thank God no one is listening.
Thank
It's
God.
like nothing is changing.
Nothing.
But like, it's already at the point where it's like, they're like, guys,
Did you have
just
that
a 40
sandwich?
minute wait.
Yeah, did
I
you-
haven't. I might even go today.
Boss, I'm telling you.
Put up a picture of it. They have a
What?
picture of it? Actually, you sent a picture of it.
I sent you a picture.
Yo, airdrop him. Let's just take a look at it.
Can I airdrop it to you?
No, airdrop it to him.
Yeah.
No, that's what I meant.
Yeah, airdrop it to his MacBook. And this guy, by the way, does he have a culinary background or is he just a guy?
I think he's just a guy.
He's got like his TikTok, but like so he's been going to like all these different places.
Yeah.
Like there's this one restaurant, not even restaurant, but it's like a desserts and coffee spot that someone was doing out of their garage, right? And it was like in the suburbs area. And now there's
that
like
was
a lineup
Ajax, too.
Yeah, like in
The
Ajax.
neighbors hate that shit.
Yeah, but like imagine now your business is like
Yeah, they're like,
Uber
go get a
booming.
brick and mortar place. They're like, hey, the neighbors come after they close. Hey, Alan, I'm so happy for you, the success, but you're kind of busy all day. Maybe get a fucking location that's not here. This guy kind of looks like 21 Savage, huh? A little bit. Yeah, let's see this shit. This is like a Caesar, like a Club Caesar. What was
It's a
it?
chicken Caesar sandwich.
My God, let's take a look at it. A chicken Caesar. Was there croutons in this bitch?
No, the chicken is like
Caesar
breaded,
Ooh,
thinly fried.
ooh.
It's like a cutlet, it's like a chicken cutlet.
Italian style. Okay, zoom in on that. Let's take a look at what we're dealing
I
with. Okay, all right. Okay,
have
let's-
never had a sandwich that was better than this ever in my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I hate it when they do the giant sandwich because I can't. Did you cut it in half? How'd you go in?
I cut this in half.
Yeah, you
But
cut this in half.
You got to do that. You got to just.
This is just a Diet Coke ad at this point.
I've realized that I wasn't a big sandwich person either, but I've
Until
realized
this
like, wait a
moment.
second, you got to just buy
Compress.
into what the chef wanted to happen here.
Oh, I'm all for that.
Compress it, get it all in you. That salad on top of that shit. Man, it's
That's the smartest thing I've like slowly learned in life is like when you ever go to all these restaurants and you're like, I used to go through the menu and try to find the perfect thing. Now it's like, give me the house special. Give me the
Yes.
number one. Give me the thing they're making 100 times of that they fucking mastered. Give me that thing.
look at that chicken. Like look at the cook.
Listen,
on that.
I don't even like cheese. That cheese looks incredible. What is that, Havarti?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I have no idea.
This isn't even an edited photo.
No, it's just a fucking.
You could have put the saturation and vibrance up a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit.
But god damn, I
that
think
tomato even looks good. That's the right Abbas thickness.
I love it. Is it 2 cutlets or 1? It looks like
That's
it might be 2.
cutlets.
God damn. And no pickles though.
No.
And you didn't dare ask for pickles.
don't need it.
No, this
No.
ain't Wendy's. this ain't
this ain't
What is that?
Wendy's.
What does that set you back? 28?
No, what? Sugo. It's like $13.
That's not $13.
Yeah.
That's not $13.
Yeah.
Do you get fries?
Fuck you sideways.
No,
that's
you
$13.
get just the sandwich.
What about the
Jesus.
bread?
That's garlic bread. It's
Oh,
so
I get
good.
that every time.
Yeah?
$7. Oh, buddy. I'm like, give it. And then sometimes before the food comes, it's done and I get another order.
Do you like Italian food? Of course, probably a little bit. Have you ever gone here at Sugo?
Gabagool. Yo, by the way, I have right now, I went to an Italian place. I got gabagool and I got prosciutto. Right?
You got it just for the
It ain't
name.
the same. Your dad's prosciutto was on point.
Yeah,
And
that's never
the
gonna be the same,
gabagool is actually. I haven't had that since. I've had very good prosciutto since, but you can't really find the way.
It's made homemade.
What is it? Capicola?
Capicola.
Yeah, you can't. I have one here. It's pretty good, but
You have to go
ain't the
to.
same.
Where did you go to get it?
I went to a proper Italian bakery on St. Clair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like, it's good. It's not bad.
everyone will make it different too. Like everyone's their own flavor kind of thing.
Well, they don't they have a huge deli selection.
Yeah.
I don't think they make it in house. I think they bring it from some guy.
It's from
So-
Italy or probably in Toronto. It all comes from here.
Yeah, they just fucking.
My dad gets stuff from here to make his shit. You ever go get California sandwiches over here?
I have not that impressed with them, man. The bread for what the meat is inside. I hate when they give you you have too much volume of bread. You know what I mean?
Well, it's because
You
those
just-
buns are just big.
I know, but it's like for the meat that was in there, it just I don't know. It was just too much bread, bro.
Maybe
I ate
you
there
got
once
It
or
depends
twice.
on the bread for me, though.
Maybe you got it on a bad day because I feel like they give you a lot of meat in there.
I fuck with a Italian like meat sandwich.
Yeah,
But that place, I don't know. I don't think it's the one.
steak,
It's not the one.
peppers, and mushrooms.
Oh my god, bro! Fucking
Christ.
Chicago style hot dog. You ever had that, bro? I used to in Tennessee. I used to always go to this hot dog place that was Italian owned. They did Chicago style hot dogs and Italian meat sandwiches. Now they nailed that shit. Hot pepper, fucking just like wet. They fucking put that shit. You eat it quick before all the juice absorbs into the bread.
yeah.
You're just like, ah, fuck yes,
So Americans love hot dogs, and their love of hot dogs makes me like hot dogs.
bro. But the way put up a Chicago style hot dog. It's like I don't think they use ketchup. It's more like with the pickled peppers and let's take a look at it right here.
You don't go to a lot of baseball games, right?
I don't, but when I do, I love a hot dog.
Well, the sausage.
oh, buddy, I
carts-
went when you fucking were there. I have never seen concessions that price. It blew my mind.
Oh, yeah,
it made
it's
concert
disgusting.
prices look affordable. Yo, the J's concession prices are 3 times more expensive than the most expensive airport pricing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like a
bad.
sandwich, a tuna sandwich at the airport is $12, whereas in reality it's $8.
But if you get a
there, it
sausage-
would literally be $28.
If you get one outside of the like stadium, like right outside in the front.
but they still go up. The price still goes up. So those guys are
well,
still
no, they're
$10.
$5. They're $5.
Not right outside.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Because that's like regular. You would think they'd because inside they're $20.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you would think
you
they'd
can
be
bring
like,
those
"Oh,
in
make these
too.
10."
You can bring those in.
Oh, they let you? Yeah, click that the top left. So they're not big on condiments, the Chicago style. Oh, this one clearly is. I think ketchup is not technically how Chicago does it. They go more mustard, relish, sauerkraut, a lot of tomato in there, which is
A lot of tomato.
maybe a little too much.
A little too much.
Yeah. God, I fucking want a hot dog now. Shit, this is just a food episode, huh? Ramadan's over, bro. Eid Mubarak. God.
What's coming up next for the old Muslims?
For the old moosies, just fucking regular sinning for about 6 months.
Regular sin.
Regular sin until the next Eid. No, yeah, this Ramadan. This life as usual.
Ramadan.
Ramadan is next March now. Now I know I'm not doing shows in Ramadan next time. Like I'm doing shows, but I'm not doing a run of touring shows.
Okay,
I'm
that
gonna
happened this time?
Buddy, I had too many like it depends on the location. I'm not gonna say that. Like
When is
100%.
Rami?
Changes every year. Actually, that's a good note. Type in Ramadan 2025. I want to know the dates. I think it lines up with March
Dante's just
exactly.
your secretary today.
But I mean, he's a producer.
type
Beam us up.
type it in.
Go to all, my friend. Eid, you're just scared. This is why white people are afraid of Islam. Because of this guy. Oh.
When is Ramadan?
March 1st to... Okay, so all of March. It's exactly
The best
lined up.
time.
To tour.
Yeah.
No, January, February. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, you're just going to have to be real with yourself and go like, how Muslim am I even really?
No, I mean I consider myself Muslim. It's not that. It's for turnout. It's not for me being
Oh,
like. It's just for.
oh.
I had mad messages being like,
just for
bro,
capitalism."
I would have seen you in Ottawa, bro. You know, Ottawa's got mad Muslims though. Like a lot of places we went,
So almost sold out.
we almost sold out. But it would have been 2 shows. That's why we had to cancel the fucking Wednesday, bro.
I see what you're saying.
Remember, last time I did Ottawa, I did live on Elgin 2 times, and both sold out. They're 80s. So both sold out, and I
Can
did that
you
for
make
2
a
years.
Ramadan themed show, kind of like this Eid boys do?
That's what Hassan does.
Hassan.
Yeah.
I went to one of those actually.
The
Hassan Phil's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah, he does the
Yo.
bro, he did the fucking Winter Garden.
Some girl in Montreal. She was behind the bar during the show, and you were on stage for our show, and she was just talking to me like, "Oh, you guys should come do my theater. It's like a bigger place. It's more seats." I was like, "Oh, how much would it be to rent it?" And it's like $400. I said, "Well, this place helped us out, made it really cheap." She goes, "Oh, do you know Hassan Phil's?"
Yeah.
She didn't say Hassan, and I didn't correct her, but
I mean, it's
I was like, yeah,
It's not. It's
I was
not
like,
Hassan.
I
It's
know
not a
him.
KH. It's a ha.
it's a Hassan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do I say? What am I saying?
You're saying Khas. You're saying KH. You're saying
That's
Khaled.
KH.
KH is Hassan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't put that together. But she goes, "Do you know him?" I said, "Yes." Then she goes, "Oh, who's better at comedy, you or him?" And I was like, "It's not really a question I can answer." I was like, "He's got like a following. It's completely different. Like what he does. He's like he's like an established like thing." And she's like, "Oh, so you're better?" And I was like, "No."
Who is this bitch?
I don't know. She's just behind
She's
the bar.
the bartender?
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh, that chick.
No, it's like I can't. It's like saying it's somebody who's a full time actor. I'm like, that's just different. She's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Why are you?"
She's so unsatisfied by the answer.
Are you wearing like a microphone?
Are you? Yeah. Are you fucking wired right now?
It was weird.
She's wearing a wire.
Sometimes I feel like people get into conversations and they have like no
not-
motive, and then they create one in the conversation by
jabbing.
accident, and then they're like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have started this conversation with you."
Yeah. No, Hassan's gone the full Muslim route in the sense of like his audience and everything.
He's just
He
doing
ca-
comedy in a mosque.
I mean, eventually, but it'll be a mosque that holds 10,000 seats. I'll tell you that right now, brother. Yeah, he's doing numbers, bro. Good for him, man. Good for him.
Yeah, if you could do like religious comedy, like Catholic.
It's not religious comedy.
No,
It's
if
just
I
clean.
could come
Just
out
keeps it
and
clean.
just go Catholic comedy,
Yeah.
buddy, you'd be rich as shit.
Yeah.
If it inspired you, if every day you're like, you know, it's funny, God,
Yeah.
and you would be rich as shit.
I mean, you can't make fun of God though. You gotta just
Somehow,
keep it clean
imagine you're like a
and
new
keep
age
it in
comic
family
who's
and
like, what I love about him is he brings the word of the Lord into laughter.
yeah, right. It's like the word and
Like
everyone.
you become the Taylor Swift of like Catholicism comedy.
Catholic comedy.
Like, how does he do it? It's like, I don't know, through the Lord.
And if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna confess real quick.
You're like literally.
I'll never forget when I was a
Smashing.
kid. We had like, you remember when you have speakers come to high school, grade school,
Oh,
and
yeah,
most
yeah,
of them suck. We had this super cool black guy. I've never seen a captivated audience like this, and I'll never forget what he said. That fucked the audience up. We're like hundreds of us in an auditorium. He's making all these points about like knowledge, staying in school, like fucking respecting your elders, like everything. Like you try
Top
to
to
teach
bottom
kids.
parenting.
Yeah, and then he goes, and it has like a ball. He goes, "Now I'm gonna drop it like it's hot." And everyone's like, "Ah!" Everyone's like, "Ah!" He goes, "Now I'm gonna drop it like it's hot," and everyone's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "What the fuck? This guy's he's speaking our language and connecting directly with the youth."
See, we didn't ever have cool ones. Every time we
He
had a
was the
speaker at
only
my high
one.
school, it was always like a guy with a hole in his throat from smoking.
Yeah, like don't smoke.
Like there to
This is
scare
what
the
happened to me.
shit out of you. But then always had like
today.
uplifting moments. Like, well, it sucked for a while until I started doing these speeches.
I mean, the money. I mean, the connection. The connection is terrific.
4
The
times, I'm pretty sure in my high school that happened, where we had a guy come in for smoking. They always were trying to scare
Holy-
you into
throat holy.
Yeah,
Whole throat.
they're always trying to scare you into not being like a bad kid.
Yeah, dude. And it's always like,
They didn't encourage happiness. They were just like, here's what's gonna happen if you fuck up.
I still remember grade 9, a guy came in and was like, don't do all this stuff. And then I realized later this is like court mandated community service. It was like not drinking and driving and stuff. And he just didn't. I'm like, this is the guy they hired? I'm thinking in my mind at the time. And now I'm like, oh, that guy got a DUI.
Yeah,
For sure.
He was there to help.
Yeah, he pretty much had stubble. Like he just got the DUI. Like, guys, it's just it's a lot of bullshit. A lot
Fuck.
of lawyer
What were we
costs.
saying before?
Public speaker in school. Well, let's refer to the
God
this.
damn it. Something about Italian food, I think.
Oh, like we're talking capicola. We're talking about
Sugo sandwiches.
Sugo. We're talking about the sandwich. I don't know what pigs did to the Italians, but it's like a vendetta on pigs, bro. They fucking, you guys eat You guys don't just eat them. You're like, I'm gonna cut your leg. I'm gonna put your leg in a fridge for 3 years.
3 years.
Salt it and slice it slowly and feed people.
Italians, they do love the food manipulation.
Oh my god, long manipulation.
Oh, yeah,
I guess the Greek thing too. My fucking
Even olives, like there's a type of olive that my nana-in-law, I guess, makes, but you have to make it like by hand.
yeah. They're like, don't touch that. 2028.
Yeah.
You come back
They're
2028.
ready, yeah.
That's like the Greeks too. They're like the wine shit. Like, bro, you fucking keep this shit 2 years, bro.
Greeks fuck with pastry a lot, like in the food. Italians do, but it's dessert, like spanakopita or spanakopita, however the fuck.
Oh yeah, the Greeks will do like a.
It's like
spinach.
meat and
Yeah.
fucking pastry. Phyllo, they love phyllo.
It's so it looks flaky and light, but it's so goddamn heavy because it's all like butter based.
What's the
Love
top
it.
cuisine? Like, what's your favorite food?
Honestly, Indian food is probably my favorite food.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Indian food. I love biryani. I love korma, tikka. I love fucking.
Yeah, you're a crocodile. I think Thai food for me is one of my favorites.
I like Thai. I like a coconut curry. I love a coconut curry.
Thai soup. Oh man.
Oh, that's a high level soup.
They're so good.
Yeah. No, I love a Korean soup.
Korean.
Yeah, I love a Korean soup.
Korean.
With an egg that's like, don't touch it yet because it's kind of boiling in the
true,
thing, and then it's
yeah.
like, and they give you in the fucking stone bowl.
Sometimes
It's
you get a
hot. They're like,
ramen.
don't touch that. You're like, how? What is your insurance in this place? This thing is 7,000 degrees.
You're gonna
It's just
drop
on
it
the
like it's
plate.
hot.
He's like, now I'm gonna drop
I'm
it.
gonna drop it like it's hot. Sometimes you get a bowl of ramen, you're like, fucking this. I'm gonna.
Oh, you love
Sure,
ramen.
I'm gonna jerk my dick off.
You're like, what did you get? Extra noodles or extra meat?
I just like
That-
thick noodles.
Yeah, that ramen place was great.
Extra thick noodles.
I love a Korean barbecue. You fuck with Korean barbecue?
I've been to a Korean barbecue before.
Yeah. What do you?
What's
fuck
your
with?
favorite cuisine here?
Right into the mic, Dante.
I just like chicken.
That's the blackest thing I've ever.
Just straight up fried chicken or like,
No,
It doesn't even have to be cooked.
just
it doesn't
any
have to
kind
be
of
dead.
just different kinds of chicken.
dude, chicken wings are fucking incredible.
High school chicken wing, the place that had the wing deal. The boys get together, bro. Tuesdays at Krabby Joe's, 29-cent wings. That's Krabby Joe's. You didn't have that up in the
No,
soup?
no.
That's a London, Ontario.
My mom just made everything. I didn't have Swiss chalet till I was 25.
I didn't have Swiss chalet till I was like 22 or 23, and I was hugely disappointed.
You know what? I like
I was watching
it more
commercials
now.
for 2 decades.
I like it way more now than I did back then.
That-
It's grown on me. The taste of the gravy.
That
has grown on
gravy
me.
sauce thing,
It's grown on me.
it's off the top when you first, you're like, I don't know.
I could
what
not
is in
agree
this.
more with you.
You know, I don't know.
First
if it's
time I tried it, I was
coriander.
like, this
what the
sucks.
fuck is this? What is in this? There's something off about this. But you're right. It's kind of like a wine or something. Like the first time you have it, you're like, this.
It's almost
is
like as soon as
vinegary?
it's touched my lips, it's now manipulated my mouth chemistry.
Yeah, like something's changing.
Because it's better
It's
to
like
me.
whiskey. It's like whiskey. When I first had whiskey, I was like, oh, now I'm just like, fucking, I love this shit.
You ever have Hibiki Japanese whiskey?
Pull it up.
It's very good.
Sounds expensive.
So what are we talking? Just straight fried chicken? You like Dave's hot chicken?
No, I mean like jerk chicken, baked chicken. Like this.
This was in Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Fried
Cooked
shrimp. Cooked
fried
shrimp. Banana shrimp.
Banana shrimp.
Just chicken, palau, like
What's palau?
oh, it's a
Pull it up.
Caribbean dish. All right, so what's the
This is the fucking food episode right here. We had, I feel like we're mad respectful for dropping this episode after the ending. This is the episode we've been holding back.
Palau. Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's
rice
like, what's it
dish.
called? That's like jambalaya kind of, right? That looks like jambalaya. You ever had jambalaya?
no? What is that?
Pull it up. It's kind of like that, rice and everything. Jambalaya is like, we have a bunch of shit left over from cooking, so just drop it in this fucking
Color
thing.
wise, it looks identical almost.
There's shrimp in this.
And rice. It's just more shrimp than rice, though.
You allergic?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, bro. That's a shellfish, right?
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah, I feel like that's the high one. That's the high level like allergies. Like, of course you're allergic to shellfish.
Yeah, those one. Yeah, exactly. That one's like, that's not a pussy thing. They're like, oh, fuck. Macho man can be. Randy Savage is allergic
Are you
to this shit.
allergic to nacho cheese or queso?
Queso. What's in queso?
Just cheese. Chemicals and cheese.
So when you go to Jamaica, when you go to the islands, you can just have shrimp and it's fine.
No, I can't have shrimp.
Okay,
No,
shrimp
it's-
will kill you everywhere.
On spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Confirmed. But The other stuff. You told me your allergies disappeared when you go back home.
Yeah, my seasonal allergies. I'm allergic to this environment.
Gotcha. So the bananas will still kill you.
I've never eaten a banana in the Caribbean.
Oh shit, that sounds like a fun experiment. Do it.
I
in
wonder
the
if you
hospital.
lived over there permanently, though. I wonder if the food ones would go away too.
I think they would.
I think they
Yeah.
would, man. That's some fucking environment shit here.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like
This country's
I go
fucking
there,
us
I
up.
can, I can breathe through both nostrils in the Caribbean. It's the best.
That's a little greedy, though, don't you think?
Yeah, right. This guy's fucking saved some air for the fishes, bro.
No, but like, yeah, like all the allergies are gone. I can breathe, and like you're in the sun, so it's like nice. But then like, I still can't eat like peanuts and all that stuff, seafood.
You gotta be careful with those Jamaican peanuts. KFC in Jamaica is massive.
Is it?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
dude, they resell.
only because
they resell it,
there's not.
I used to do that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of KFCs in Jamaica.
and
Oh,
it's
that's why.
actually
Gotcha.
good. Like it's like chickens that
Have you
they
been?
raise. Yeah,
Which one? Do you remember?
Mobe.
Okay,
Is that a city or an island?
Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Yeah.
Montego Bay. Oh, they call it Mobe?
Mobe.
Mobe. Oh,
is
shit.
like
That's
the
something. That's
local-
what you got to know. That's like when you go to New Orleans, they call it Nola.
No,
Exactly.
No.
I want to go there for their food. They're
New Orleans.
Oh man,
That's just Caribbean food.
but
No,
it's what's it called? Southern Cajun.
Yeah, Cajun. French Cajun.
Yeah, French Cajun.
They got gumbo. Pull up gumbo. Gumbo is kind of like jambalaya a little bit. It's like soupy kind of thing. It's
There's a
fucking
place
great,
in
to be
this
honest.
mall
and
under-
crawfish.
It's like the
yeah,
seafood-
that looks just like jambalaya.
That's the same shit.
That's also, all these foods are kind of.
Yeah, they are the same.
Yeah. No, this is great. And then just sitting there with a bucket
A
of
ni-
crawfish and shit. and
A
just
nice
going through it.
white rice with a hot bowl of like that
That.
shit.
Oh,
my god,
buddy,
Fuck me.
you feel like it's like a hug, like your mom hugging you or some shit.
There's a place in the CBC building, like right by Rogers.
Yeah.
Called Soup Nutsy, and they make some good soups.
Soup nutsy, not so they
Can't-
they
yeah,
avoided just the issues with Seinfeld.
But they have
legal
like the
purposes.
same logo. Like it's
That's hilarious. Did they ever go to court? Let's find out.
No.
So this place looks great.
it's great. Soups, dude.
Look how they stand behind. Yo, see that? They stand behind their product. Look at them.
They'll give you a fruit and a little piece of bread.
Oh,
with a
bone broth.
huge-
Look, they're pushing bone broth.
Hell yeah.
You fucking love a bone broth.
I'll lick a bone.
Woo!
Where? I don't see it.
What? You don't see what?
Where's the bone broth?
No, it's on the screen that they're standing in front of.
Oh.
They're pushing it. I went to this guy's place one time and he just fucking went to a
Fucking
butcher shop and like got bones. I'm, what the
making
fuck are you
broth.
doing?
Yeah.
He got like leeks. I've never seen someone just start dropping bones, leeks, and fucking what else did you
Onion
have?
was in there.
Celery, maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's how you make bone broth.
And he just had it boiling. I was like, God damn, brother. He's like, yeah, it's great for the skin. I'm like, forget that. What are we going to do at these open mics?
Yeah. What the fuck are we gonna do with these old mics?
We got to get stage time. That was like fucking 2019. We got to get stage time, bro.
Also, you were saying you ran into Neil about Just for Laughs.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That's so funny.
I had
That's
a
dead.
long conversation with him. Yeah, so you know, Just for Laughs died, right?
Yep.
Dante. Apparently, actually, this is like I don't need to know. Fuck it. Y'all listening, y'all need to know. If I understand the term correctly, then it's on a need to know. Well, all these niggas gotta know.
How these guys?
I like your respectful editing of the
All these
into guys.
guys.
Yeah. They said 15 private groups bid on like the whole thing. It's 50 million in debt. And it's like apparently Howie Mandel is like he's like washing his hands out of the whole thing. He's like, get me the fuck out of here. If anything, he only recently got involved with them in the last 10 years, right?
Yeah, I think right around that time, the cask shit where they were trying to take away that Canadian.
Yeah, wasn't that
radio
when
station.
Howie got involved with
I
them?
think so. That was when they just got bought by an American company. So it was half purchased by an American company and then half by Bell Media or whatever.
Yeah, see, it's when there's too many cooks in the kitchen, shit goes
It
south.
also makes sense because you're not going to have the people that fucked it up fix it too. Like they can't.
It just became too big. They're trying to make it like go past. They're like, it'll be a festival, and like they're just thinking like if we have all these, they try to do a production of Rent, like the fucking play, and they put mad money into it and all this shit, and it was just hemorrhaging money. And apparently now they're trying to like divvy it up and bid, and in May we'll find out if like life will be breathed into it for next year. This year's out, but he said it's very possible it's just gone.
I used to be a lot more like, blah, 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 blah. But I think what it comes down to is they just didn't pick funny. Like, even the people they did pick that were, like, in the category or whatever, those weren't the funniest people. And they never focused on that. And it just got away. Like,
no, the gut feeling we had was confirmed when I talked to them, where it's like, they have to be representative of the whole country. So despite the fact that in Canada, they said there's like, let's say 600 comedians. 200 are in Toronto, right? 200 are in the GTA.
yeah.
And the rest are scattered throughout. But it's like, if they choose 10 people, 1/3 of them don't come from Toronto. It has to be 10% come from Toronto. 10% come from Nova Scotia. So all these people that are on the same, all these people in Saskatoon and whatever the fuck, that have been doing it 2-3 years on the same playing field as someone in Toronto that's been doing it 10 years, because we got to represent Saskatchewan, which you get on some level, but it's like these people are like, your system's making pros fall through the cracks, and it's not a meritocracy anymore, and it's just like,
well, it just doesn't make sense.
The writing is on the wall, right?
Yeah.
It failed.
Yeah.
Right? It failed.
The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding, however you want to say it. It's
Wall
like,
pudding is on the roof.
And they were focusing way too much on Americans, because their whole thing was like star power, which makes sense. People that have draws, but it's like he was saying, it's like, that's a chicken and egg type situation where it's like, how do you cultivate Canadian talent so they can one day be that? You're just thinking way too short term, like, oh, just get Andrew Schultz, just get Jim Gaffigan, right? But it's like, forget these fucking Canadians. We got to get, and then it's like 5 years of doing that, and suddenly you realize you haven't really propped up these people. We've had to escape. We got to escape to America like the underground tunnels.
But, like, I know he doesn't work there anymore either, but like, what? Neil spent too much time at open mics. Like, the good comics aren't at open mics, and you're not. You know,
well, the legitimate showcases were not at open mics.
No, but like I'm saying,
the actual
like,
showcases.
To go and scout people at open mics doesn't make any sense.
Well, we talked about this extensively. The system is broken. You need to have like a tryout at Yucks Toronto 2 nights. Submit your tape. If you are in the GTA, they choose 50 comics, 25 on this show, 25 on that show. They do the same thing in Vancouver, same thing in Calgary, same
25 people on one show?
Yeah, I mean, let's say
everyone gets
2 shows that night.
Okay.
7:30 and 10, so you get 12 per. However they divvy it up, so they actually give, like, if there's 300 people, maybe it's down to.
But I'm not even saying the showcase itself. Like, I know Neil would spend time at open mics, and it dawned on me because I'm taking this acting class at EVN. The guys, like, you guys will go to these other schools and they'll teach you like Meisner technique and Stella Adler, and he's like, the art has moved on from that. It's like, that's just like the beginning. But we're way past that. Nobody does that shit anymore.
Yeah, it's like the Lenny Bruce of like.
It's the same. That reminds me of like that guy was spending his time in open mics because 25 years ago, that's where you would discover the next. That's not how it happens. Smart comedians will avoid rooms that are just fucking open micers. You want audience, people that are there to watch, whether it's 3 or 5 or 50 or 200. I just need people, exactly. And it can't just be comedians. Because if it's just comedians.
Then your shit is calibrated towards comedians, which is not what you're trying to do.
But then you notice that everybody's talking about the same thing after like a month. You're like, well, why is it that this guy who wasn't talking about this before now has a bit similar? Or, oh, all of a sudden this guy's talking about sports. You're kind of just feeding the people that aren't working in the same way that you do. So to have your scout guy be in all the open mics just never made sense. Nothing here makes sense, man.
yeah.
Canada.
That's the takeaway from this.
Nothing in Canada makes sense.
That's the takeaway. Everything, when you government fund everything, like if CBC and the government is really paying for everything, then all of their little agendas trickle down with them, and they get washed out, and more people get involved, more hands get involved, and suddenly, and by the time it reaches us at the bottom, the talent, the up and coming talent, the powers to be, what they see down there is like, they don't even really see us. They just see like, you know, like a 4-year trans person that represents like inclusion. If they are involved, that represents inclusion. Okay, get the 12-year guy. Mo Ismail got a year 13. He got new faces. You know what I mean? Get the guy we're overdue. Okay, get that guy. You know, let's You know, he's been due. Get a lesbian, get a gay person, and try to get 1 or 2 black people. Like that's kind of get an Asian. Like when you look at it, you cannot say that this is like looks like a rainbow. Number one, you have one of everything. So that means like if you're a straight white guy, there really is 2 spots for you. If you're a black guy, there's like 1 spot for you. You know what I mean? If you're a gay guy, there's probably 2 spots. But that's kind of what it ends up being.
It got so convoluted. Like before, it used to be, it's got to be diversity, and then black people specifically didn't even get their due because by the time they were trying to plug more black people into stuff, the gays took more spots. So if there were 6 spots, and they were like, "Well, those are going to white people." Like, well, black people need those spots. So if they were going to give them 4, at the same time, gay people came, so it got to be 1 black person, which then lumped into LGBTQ+.
I remember when that one show used to do, every time it would change, depending on the host, they go LGBTQ and POC get
BIPOC.
Yeah, BIPOC. LGBTQ and BIPOC get a preferential. They get like bumped. And then another guy would come, or another chick host would be like LGBTQ. I'm like, does this include BIPOC? And it's like, yes. Like they have to include you because
they can't not include.
But they didn't include it until you ask about it. But then it's like eventually I'm like, I hate this fucking place. This was the Ossington.
I hate this.
There's
fucking
2
place.
lists. There's 2 lists where it's like, are you gay or fucked up or a minority? Okay, you're on this one, and you may not even, you don't know where you are. And if you're just like a fucking like a Callum O'Neill, you're waiting 7 hours. Yeah, because you're just like a regular white guy who's funny, but that's not, forget about being funny. That's the least important thing here.
Canada is just about that, though. It's like there's no personality, and the real Canadian personality, people don't want to admit that's what real Canada is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. As soon as like Jared Campbell gets a really big break in America, like gets the Netflix is one, he's due. He'll get it any second now. Yeah. Then Canada's gonna be like,
that's who our guy is.
You know what I mean? Like they sleep on him until America goes, hey, who's this guy? He's ours. Yeah. He's fucking ours, you know?
Yeah, they never claim them while they're in Canada.
It's like Carsey when he goes, look, it's the I didn't do it kid. When Bart comes out of the bed, goes, he's mine, get back, he's mine.
The best feeling a Canadian has is when they discover their favorite American actor's Canadian.
Yeah, bro. You're like, yo, he crossed over.
Yes.
He crossed over.
That's us.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of Mike Myers. Our generation is like fucking what? It's kind of like Seth Rogen, Bieber, and Drake if you look at it in music. Who else is like Rachel McAdams? But I mean, if she's apparently
Lyme disease,
my buddy
really
grew up with her.
slowed down.
When I found out that 21 Savage was Dominican.
He's Dominican?
Dominican.
Is that how you say it? Is that a different place?
Yeah, there's the Dominican Republic and then there's Dominica.
So I thought he was from, like, I thought he was English or some shit.
Yeah, but before he was in England, he was in Dominica.
I thought that nigga was Ethiopian or some
Say
shit.
it again.
Oh, he's Dominican. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
You got one, brother. Yeah.
Damn, huh? 21. That's that we just learned a lot. A lot.
How much did you learn?
How much did you learn? A lot. How much do I know about 21? A lot.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's another episode. Next time we will talk about motherfucking Monkey Man. I gotta go watch that shit Tuesday.
Or Civil War.
What Civil War again? You said that.
America breaking down.
America breaking down at you.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's Netflix or
Want to
to
see
a
the
movie?
trailer? Real quick.
Yeah, throw the trailer on. I always forget his name, but he's like the reincarnation of.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah,
It's in theaters.
What's his name? Died. He played Capote. Philip Seymour Hoffman. This
He's
guy,
in it?
No, the guy who is.
Also, it's A24. I didn't know that.
America.
Oh, it's A24?
Critics are raving about the movie event
Oh
of the
shit,
year.
my brother fucking
America.
Parks and
That
Rec.
guy.
100%.
He's in everything now.
This
I think.
guy's fucking
Who's
evil,
that,
bro.
Who's
What
that guy's
the
name?
hell?
What's the guy's name again?
I forget his name, but he's in Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
Jesse
Yeah.
Platt.
Something. He's in that one Black Mirror episode.
He's good.
I fuck with that guy.
That guy's just evil. He's
That's
got
what I'm
evil
talking
face.
Cool.
He's like the evil guy that always has a smile. Pause it. I've seen enough. I like to watch a movie without.
I've seen enough.
Is it out?
It's out.
Apparently.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's supposed to be God level?
I don't know. I think it's just like an intense kind of a story idea that I'm
Go up,
like,
go up, press
I
play.
gotta
Wait,
watch
go up,
this.
go up. The most realistic part about the fact that the president isn't 102 years old, but instead closer to an actual average American. Wait, go back a bit, like 3 seconds. Yeah, press play. Oh, they spelled A24 with the soldiers there. Oh, got it. Okay, sick. I might watch this tomorrow.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's land this thing. We got dates. Yo, May 3rd, Toronto, pull up. I'm running some new time at Backroom Comedy Club, 8 and 10 p.m. Tickets at abbaswahab.com.
Every second Saturday, comedy bar until we're back on tour, hopefully soon.
Let's do dates. Till next time. Thank you. Bye.